Where are your mittens today? Have you checked the tap? Is it still running in the kitchen? Make sure it's off. I've got some cool information for you. So friends, all over my Twitter, I do my best to provide you with the highest value content because I don't like what else is out there. It's not that good. A lot of people are doing, good morning, hi, how are you? Bro, chill out, man. Do you have friends in real life? They want to hear it. We're here as a public forum. Look at this information I share with you. Cool information. Metcalfe's Law. You understand now. It's all about the number of people in the network. You don't need to know the complex formulas. You don't need to know all the additions or what they do. You just need to know this. You get more people, you go bigger. You get a bigger price pump. That's it. More people, more price pump. Raise the number of people, raise the price. That's it. Drop people, drop price. You get it. Bitcoin, this is funny. When I scheduled this message, I understated how many people Bitcoin had. By the way, the higher the number of people, the worse. Why? Because we've only got like, what, 7 or 8 billion people in the world. Maybe like 1 billion to 2 billion of like decent income that you can onboard. So the higher the number of people, that means there's less numbers for you to grab out there and accelerate your price population. So Bitcoin, I wrote here, already has 100 million people in the network. Now, this is actually, unfortunately, false because it's only 60 to 100 million people on chain. It's actually 220 million people. You have to include Binance and Coinbase and the exchanges. Now, that's very sad because that's a lot of people. What are you gonna, if you add 20 million people to Bitcoin, you literally do nothing to the price. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, that's right. You're not doing much. And you know why, of course. There is $400 million just to push it up 2%. $400 million needed to push it up plus 2%. That's how thick the offers are. Adding 1 million, 20 million people not doing anything. By comparison, there's many other altcoins you can use the numbers for. HEX, 150,000 people in the network. Yes, it can be 200,000. You might want to throw up 300,000. You got some double accounts. Who cares? It's smaller than 200 million. Adding 1 million people to this could give you like a 44x on the price. Now, there are deviations because there's people coming and they're going and you can't get the full numbers. Of course, we love Gerardo. Look into hex.com, fantastic website. Of course, you get to see the number of holders in here and you can see it going up over time. And yeah, it's not perfect, but we do with the best, okay? We're dealing with what we can. At the end of the day, you know, more people, more price. That's what we need. You got to help others to understand. It's all about the price go up. It's actually not about the tech. Yes, technology is great because it increases your feature set. So if people are interested in joining a community, they can join it, but they don't need the tech. You know this. Doge, what's its technology? 0. Shiba Inu, what was its technology to grow million X? 0. What about the JPEGs? What about their technology? 0. 0 tech. But people wanted to form the community around it. I love this peppy picture. God woke you up for a reason today. Okay, we love and enjoy it. Mr. Johnny Sachs has asked an interesting question. Do you think that staking adds a factorial to Metcalfe's Law? By the way, friends, like, subscribe, press the bell button. I appreciate every single one of you. So on the topic of staking, do we think it adds it? But I explain it, all right? So remember the feature set I just spoke about. Staking does not impact the price directly, but it could be an impact in terms of making it more attractive for people to join. So it does impact. Anything that impacts people impacts the price. Remember from Metcalfe's Law, there's a direct relationship between the number of people in the network and the valuation. So if you increase the number of people in the network, right, you will get a price of that which is equal to n squared. So you're going to square the number of users to get the price impact, which is huge. So P is actually equal to n squared. That's enormous. So 100 is going to equal to, how do you get a 100x price increase? You need a 10x the number of users. Wow. So anything that impacts people impacts the price. Anything and everything. It could even be speculation. It could be facts. It could be utility. It could be getting banned, getting unbanned, the weather cycles. crazy, right? Everything impacts it. So you just want to rank these things. What impacts people the most, right? That's how we just want to think about it. Staking maybe helps onboard people. So yeah, it does impact the price, but it's a direct relationship. Mr. Pulse memes here joking, saying, man, that's good to hear. All we need is 1 million new people for HEX to break even. Now let me crack open a can of concentrated soy. Yeah, I understand, but here's the thing, right? There are periods of undervalue and overvalue. That's why it's not so easy to just look at something. So if we're just going to draw a chart here of Pepe's head, it's not so easy. So maybe fair value is like here, but we're like down in the dumps. What we might find is, see, you don't just reprice upwards. Markets don't do that. I wish they did. Trust me, it would be the easiest game in the world if they did. They don't do that. Instead, they need some sort of like acceleration of people joining again. And when they do, you'll find that shoots up above fair value. But you need those people to come in as a catalyst. In crypto, this doesn't happen in stocks. Why? It's because when stocks crash, the government prints. The US Fed prints. Because it's all a Ponzi scam, a greater full Ponzi scam. So when they flush the system with monetary currency units, people are like, oh, let's go spend them, fill the gap because I've got to make money. In crypto, we don't have that. In crypto, we have the long depression periods. You've seen them, friends. We have the long depression. We have the rinsing out. So that's why I've said we've lost a lot of people as well. That's another thing to think about. People sold big chunks. But also, it's also likely that you go super undervalued, right? And it could be for a very long time. You've heard that saying, the market can remain insolvent, right, for a long time. Sorry, the market can remain irrational. So it could just stay down forever. Longer than you can wait out. But don't worry, we're going to wait it out. We're going to wait it out. It's been years. We're going to make it. And we don't know what that average price is. You can look at the long-term median price of EHEX, PHEX. It was around 5 to 7 cents, somewhere there. So these things, they flick around and they do this, but we just got to focus on the cycle. We can't control all these little variables. And Pumpkins, I want to speak to something to you, right? All over Twitter, there are people who... they're trying to make accounts. They're trying to share information out there. People trying to hack their ways to more followers, etc. You don't get anything from doing this, man. Firstly, Twitter pays like crap. Twitter pays atrocious. Like $70 for like working 400 hours. Like, come on, it's not even worth your time. But it might be important in the bull market. But for you, all right, for you, I'll tell you right now, nothing compares to YouTube. Nothing when it comes to me providing fast, high-value content. Twitter is super fast-paced. It's very, very front end of the yield curve, if you will. But you've got to filter it yourself. You've got to like remove people. And here's the thing with Twitter, because people type a lot, they can type a lot of junk. There'll be people just flooding, like they'll flood retweets, or they'll say, good morning, oh, hi. Just wasting everyone's time. And like you won't get annoyed at the start. You will get annoyed as the bull market starts heating up and you're realizing like, man, this person is wasting my time. You have like 30 minutes of the day to catch up on the past 18 hours. That's why you need to watch, say, videos like me. I literally bang out to you consistent content out there. Now, maybe my frequency will drop. It'll be covering everything that you need to know. Why? I'll tell you what I find interesting and the stuff I need to like absorb. So Mr. NFT God helps these influencers basically hack their system. So he taught me about basically Twitter algorithm and how we can use it to grow, and I've done that. But he's got a list here of people to follow, and I thought, wow, cool, I'm gonna go follow all these people. Just chill out, okay? Chill out. There's some like troll accounts here. There's that weird like there's a bored Elon Musk. There's like a Elon Musk AOC, which is like the fake account. Friends, please, if you look, do you want to win the game or not? All right. Do you want to win the game or not? If you want to waste your time, go do something else, because crypto is going to be the most expensive waste of time of your life. I promise you right now. If you're not here to win, you're not going to make it. If I just scroll down and I just come and click on somebody out here. So just for example, here's like someone's account that was mentioned in Mr. NFT God's list of people to subscribe to. So I'll just click on here and just see like this is the average person. I'm just scrolling down. And if you just go down, for example, like they're talking about charity here. What's this? This is a teddy bear paying 100 glimmer. Is that Moonbeam? Friends, I made a video on Polkadot. This is Polkadot's EVM that's down 99.9%. Get glimmer? No. What is this, man? Here's a post. Good morning. What are you up to this fine Sunday? Okay, Funky, if you're listening. Bless your heart, man. Bless your heart. I'm just telling you, I know, friends, everyone's out there chilling and stuff, but cat pictures? Cat pictures. You know, it's a tough game, man. It's a tough game out there. What's this? A DAO. They're doing stuff for like a decentralized autonomous organizations. Please support Teddy DAO. So, yeah, man, look, when it comes to this, I'm just going to tell you, the bull market is going to get very tough, friends, okay? The bull market is not going to give you time to like play around with yourself and like come and kill it, all right? It's going to be over so fast. You don't have time. You have to prepare now with me. Look at this. This is the bull market, friends. By the way, this is not the bull market. This is the bull market. It's done. You see that? Look at the pain here. Down, 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 down. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. It's over. You see that? That is 6 months. It's 3.5 months of going down. It's 6 months of going up. If we're lucky and it repeats again. So you have to be careful what you are filling your mind with. We have to optimize the information we put into our brains because it's going to be mayhem and a circus. You won't be able to sleep. People will be calling you in the middle of the night because guess what? After telling people to buy for the past freaking 3 years, they're going to come out and start putting in 30 grand clips at the top. You watch, it's going to happen. People who you could not get to put $100 at the low are going to come and put in 10, 20, 30K because of the sheep effect. One of the examples I can give you is ChainLink. Now, I made this post back earlier. I want you to know, right? There was a big insider buying ChainLink, and it's the boy who cried wolf. So I'm going to show you the chart. So as Bitcoin and Ethereum were going down, some monster just started buying the hell out of this up. This was around the Sibos ending. This is like the Larry Fink rumors and all the other things going on with ChainLink and them just coming together. And there's going to be real world assets, tokenization, Citybug, and all the JP mosquitoes coming. So as soon as a Jewish holiday ended, this random beast that just starts market buying ChainLink and just starts smashing it up. Very interesting how these things work. All right. He even decides to buy ChainLink as Bitcoin and Ethereum are going down. Now, when people do that, you know they're serious business. Only people do that in two scenarios. One, it's the very, very, very end of the top, or it's about to get started. This doesn't happen in the middle because big buyers like that, by the way, this happens at the very, very top. Who would buy at the very, very top? It's people who have been waiting on the surface, waiting on around the edges to buy the dips. You know where a move like this happened? It happened actually in Solana. What I've done is I've actually gone back and I've found the period I specifically remember. I was like, okay, it's all over for Solana at this point. It was literally the top. This is how I sold the top, friends. I'm getting some goosebumps here. So Solana, right? It was around this time. Now what happened was Bitcoin started capitulating. It just started going near. It was September. It was like Evergrande. No, September 2021 was going to have a bad month, right? And we did have a bad month. But Solana, right here, I want to tell you, right here, look what they did. It went down, and then on Bitcoin capitulating, it like zipped all the way up. People were like, I gotta get in. This was the Solana conference. It was on Crypto Banter show. They interviewed everybody there. They said, Solana's gonna take over the world. Everybody's gonna be drinking soy. And as I saw this happening, it was the final euphoria. And I saw in Telegram, people were tagging me saying, ha ha ha, show me, look how strong Solana is. Now, this guy didn't know I was literally turbo long Solana since the start. And I was like, you know what? I think that's it. That's the final flush up. This was the final trap. It's tough, friends, because Bitcoin went down and they flushed Solana upwards. You're like, wow, it's just getting started. But no, it was all the people lurking on the sidelines. They were on the sidelines like, oh, I got to get the next dip. And they did. It was the final flush. It was the final dip and the final rip. And look at it right now. It was actually right here. Isn't it crazy? Right here. Look at that. Bang. I know this game, friends, this game, not so easy. That's why ChainLink, they're fighting it. I don't know what's going to happen. I do have confirmation here. So recently, the ChainLink team removed one of the addresses in the multi-sig. And it used to be 8 signatures required, or 9. It used to be 9. Now it's down to 8. Now, some people message me saying, oh, it's not decentralized. Bro, we know. You think I care? Do you even care, friends? Do you even care if it's decentralized or just want the candles to go up? You know you just want the candles to go up. Let the bug eaters buy our bug eater coin so we can rotate it into real DeFi later. If they want to pump us up with JP Mosquito and the Goldman Slugs up with fake DeFi projects and products, let them do it. Let them put the fiat Ponzi coins, cash, into Chainlink if they're going to do it, and just let's write it up. That's it. I don't know how high it's going to go. I just like that the bug eaters are here. Of course, might go against everything you stand for, but I tell you something, man. This is a bunny hop, okay? I want Chainlink to succeed. I want it to keep going up. The Chainlink team doesn't explain anything about the token, but, you know, it doesn't even really matter. We know the cycles are playing out. You look for these little clues out here, and you know the fundamentals are strong, and really at the end of the day, you can't control anything. All we can do is try to ride at the long-term trend, and remember, we're going to stay friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, press the belly button, all to your mom and dad. We love and appreciate them, and I'll catch you in the next one.